The world premiere of Thor the Dark World! Yes, this movie continues the adventures of Thor, the mighty Avenger, as he battles to save Earth and the Nine Realms from a shadowy foe who predates the universe itself. It's going to be a very exciting night because tonight we are welcoming to the red carpet in Leicester Square the cast and filmmakers behind this movie. It's very appropriate that it's here in Leicester Square, the world premiere, because so much of the movie was shot right here in our capital. So let me tell you who is going to be joining us this evening. On our red carpet, we are going to be joined by Marvel's president of production, Kevin Feige, the director of Thor the Dark World, Alan Taylor, will be here, as well as the hugely talented cast. And what a cast! We're going to be joined by Christopher Hiddleston, Jennings, Idris Elba, Skarsgård, Tom Hiddleston, Natalie Portman will be here, as well as Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. That's all going to be going on right here on the red carpet at the world premiere in Leicester Square. Now, we would love you to tweet about anything and everything to do with tonight's event. It's hashtag Thor Dark World. That is hashtag Thor Dark World. Get on your phone, get tweeting. But before all of that, let's remind ourselves exactly why we're here.
Joss Whedon, he was a giant psychopath, and this one guys, honestly, you look amazing. Amazing, thank you.
So, it is crunch time though. Of all our lucky Lokis this evening, Tom Hiddleston, who is going to be your winner? I'm going to have to ask you to pick one of our lucky Lokis, and it's up to you.
I don't know if I can pick a winner. Is there a way that we can get, they can all win? Can they all win? Guys, you want every single Loki to win tonight, right? No! The crowd has spoken, you won.
Tom Hiddleston undermining the nature of the competition, but I love you for it. We have 10 winners of the Lucky Loki competition. Congratulations, all of you. It was well worth the effort this evening. Thank you so much, and a huge thank you to you, Tom Hiddleston. It's a pleasure seeing you here. I believe it's a photo opportunity now, but thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Hiddleston! Darcy, obviously, is so loved by Marvel fans, despite not appearing in the comics. They've really embraced her. What do you think it is about Darcy? I just love her so much.
I think Darcy is the voice of the audience. I think if a normal person went to Asgard or were around, you know, all the superheroes, they would probably say the same things that Darcy says. So I think it's fun for the audience to feel themselves in that role.
And I guess also because she isn't in the comics, you get to have a fair bit of freedom in creating Darcy from scratch, so she's very much yours, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, and now obviously the writers have written to her, so it's everybody's, but she started out kind of an original creation.
And in terms of shooting in London, because obviously so many of your scenes are shot right here in London, what did you make of your time in this, I say lovely city, but I'm biased?
It is a lovely city. I've always wanted to visit London and spend time here, so I'm so happy I finally got to. It's so he's shooting in like little dark stages, like
Make this reception here in Leicester Square for you and the movie this evening.
It's incredible, you know, to start this journey a few years ago and not know what we're in for. Here tonight to this kind of crowd is amazing. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming.
In terms of the film itself, the first movie was very much a coming-of-age story and a fish-out-of-water element. What kind of journey does Thor go on this time around in the dark world?
We certainly see a mature Thor that's grown up since the first one and with the Avengers in the city.
It's wonderful. You have a great relationship with Tom Hiddleston. Tell us a little bit about how you two get on and how that relationship has grown over 3 movies.
Well, you know, we keep getting asked about our chemistry and you get lucky sometimes, you know. You meet someone who you enjoy being around and who brings your game up, and that's how it is with Tom. You know, the first time I met him and right up until now, the third film, you know, he's never had more fun.
Finally, before I let you go and enjoy the premiere, you have thousands of fans here in Leicester Square. Do you have a message for them this evening?
Well, look, we wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you so much. You know, from day one to now, this is just incredible. Every time I come to the premiere and I see this many people with such an affection for the film and these characters, it's a dream come true. So thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Hemsworth! Here with Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan, great to have you here in Leicester Square. What do you make of our premiere this evening?
Well, I haven't seen the film yet, so I can't tell you really, but it's a lot of nice people here.
Well, let's talk instead about your character. And in terms of Eric Selvig, how has he changed since we first met him, and again when we saw him in the Avengers?
Well, I think it started out as a paternal figure in the first film, that in the second film got possessed by Tom Hiddleston, which is a bad thing. And I don't think he has recovered in the third.
And when you started out playing the character, did you ever imagine how funny he would become by this movie? Because so many of the funniest moments in the film revolve around Eric.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen the film at the time. But it depends on the writing.
In terms of Thor himself, in your opinion, what do you think it is about the character that has made him so successful and people have really taken him to their hearts?
Of course, it's Chris' way of playing it, partly, but it's also that all those Marvel characters have become part of modern mythology in a way that is all over the West.
I'm here with Adewale Akinoi Atwajay. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing great. How you doing, London?
It's fantastic to have you here. So, I mean, first of all, what do you make of this?
This is what we do it for. This is who we do it for. It's great to be here.
So, tell us a little bit about your character that you play in Thor: The Dark World.
Well, you know, it's called The Dark World. And I bring the darkness in a double dosage. I play a character by the name of Algrin, who later transforms into Curse. And these are the Scorn, the villains, whose race and population has been wiped out by Thor. And we come for some payback.
And you dish out that payback. You spend a great deal of the film smashing stuff and people up. That kind of must have been a lot of fun, right?
There's a lot of smacking and punching and dishing out in this movie, and I'm doing it. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean, going toe to toe with Chris Hemsworth with the hammer, Loki. I mean, what can I ask?
In terms of the Marvel Universe, obviously you did the Avengers. How important is it, do you think, to be telling these stories about individual heroes, as well as creating this huge Marvel family when they all come together?
Well, I don't think it matters if they come together. You can't have a family reunion until you have a family. And what's wonderful, and what we learned with Iron Man 3 was, you could tell this individual story after the Avengers, and nobody went, well, where are the Avengers? Why don't we just get the Avengers? They would solve the problem. They know that these people have their own stories, their own worlds, their own arcs, and it's great to see them follow them through and then come together, you know, as ridiculously as they did the first time on Avengers.
And in terms of this movie, I read a fascinating interview with Alan Taylor saying how you were parachuted in like a special SAS man to do a little bit of work on the film. What was that like?
A gross exaggeration. That's what that was like. I mean, as a consultant for Marvel, I get to sort of, you know, help tinker and pitch and do stuff for all the films. But this is, you know, it's his train. I just got to be on it.
And in terms of, and I know what you're going to be able to say about this, it's so limited. I'm almost at pains to ask the question, but Avengers: Age of Ultron, people are already excited. What, if anything, can you tell us about that?
Oh, nothing.
You know, I mean, there's a lot we've revealed. People know about Ultron, they know about Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and basically, you know, it's taking. Right now, I'm in the process of just taking all of those myriad characters, all of them played by brilliant people, and trying to make enough movie for all of them. There's no real spoilers. It's more just homework for me.
Are we looking at maybe a 6-hour movie to get it all in?
You know, 6 and a half. It's going to be the Berlin Alexander Platz of superhero films.
And Joss Whedon, lovely to see you here in London. Have a great premiere. Thank you so much.
Thank you.